Hey, I'm back. Yes, so much to say every time I come on. And one of the things I want to say today is that we're approaching a new year, 2025. Can you imagine that? Remember myself in the 70s and the 80s, 2020, like that was like unheard of. But now we're approaching it. That's the reality of it. And I will say, you know what? I'm blessed that I am still alive to witness and record with such technology with you and talking directly to you of it. But let's get to some serious business. The serious business is this. We always talk about New Year's resolutions and we want to do this and we want to do that and then do this and do that. Then we wind up saying, man, I should have done it, but you never did it. So we failed. We failed. And there is a percentage where they say people who make New Year's resolutions don't hold up to it within a couple of weeks or maybe a month or two. And I want you this next year to reach those goals that you dream to do, to make it reality. But what stops us is the fear, failing. That's what's really stopping you, the failing part. There's a little person, it's literally a little person in you that's protecting you. It's like a little parent. And it's protecting you and say, don't do it. Remember how you felt in second grade. Remember how you felt as a preteen and teenager. Remember that? And it's going to protect you. It's going to protect you. But you need to mute it because that's what's not allowing you to go to that next level. And I want you to. I honestly want you to get to where you want. So you can say to yourself, I did it. I did it. It's the best feeling in the world. I've done it a number of times in different areas of my life, and I want that same experience for you. I'm just walking around. I want the same experience for you. I want you to be able to say, I did it. But you need someone to be there with you, to walk with you, talk with you, and say, hey, I've done it before like this, and this is what happened to me, and maybe you want to give you a little suggestion here. And I wish I had that, but I learned by my own experiences, and it's a good thing, but it's also if you have someone who is sincere about your accomplishments, take heed to those words, especially if they have good motives and want you to accomplish these things. So I'm going to give you a few things. Number one, I want you to take a few minutes and write down on a piece of paper and just write it out. Just give yourself some time. And trust me, don't even say, I don't have time. Make time. And write all the things you want to accomplish for the year. Then once you do that, I want you to organize them and put them together so you can visually see it. And then going forward, don't wait till after 2025. Do it now. Just get it done now. You write it out. The goals. And you see personal goals, spiritual goals, financial goals, whatever the goals you have, and have them laid out, categorize them, and see how I'm going to get there. Now, I'm not promoting this at all. Zero. I'm not. But it's a saying. The saying says, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is, take small bites. So taking piece after piece, going towards the goal will help you to get there. Lay it out. You need to write them down every single day. But first, write out. Take your piece of paper and pen as a external hard drive. Take whatever's here and write it out. Physically write it out. It makes a big difference. You're physically doing something. You're thinking about it, you're doing something. And once you organize them, personal, financial, then you make realistic steps to get there. Remember the elephant? Small bites, small bites, small bites, small bites, small bites, and then, wow, you eventually get there. So I want you to keep that in mind. I don't want to take too much time because that's all we have now is time. That's one of the biggest things that we have to cherish is time. So write those things out. Number one, goals. and then organize the goals and write them down. And the next assignment I want you to do, once you get that done, I want you to ask the question, why? Why do you want to do this? Because I'll make extra money. Then the next question is why? Because with the extra money I can do this. Why? So give yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then put next to it why to the 7. And then ask the first question, and then built into the next question, why? Then answer that and answer that. And pretty much by the 7th one, you will find a real deep root of why do you want to do what you want to do. I'll leave that with you. But until then, I will be posting every day so you can see exactly your progress. I want you to make it. I want this to be the year for you. We always say it, and then we fail, then we get upset, then we get depressed, then we go back to the same thing. We're a creature of habits. Break the habit. Let's get good habits. If it's weight loss, if it's making extra money, if it's this or that, whatever it is, your anger, short temper, you want to be more patient, write it out. Maybe be a better parent, whatever. So let's do that. Until then, I'm just moving my arms are getting burnt, shoulders. Until then, I hope that helped. So let's get it going.